We're going to be watching a video about this girl right here. Her name is Kyleah Vlogs. Onlyfans mom leaves toddler to starve with dead baby. And this is going to sound pretty harsh, chat, but I'm going to say it anyway. Don't you think it would be better if she had died from an overdose before having those kids? The world would be better off if a person like that overdosed and never had kids. And some people are going to get mad because I said that, but that's the truth.
Baby was just murdered, okay?
If a sitter left your kid to die, you would air out the sitter's name. She's a liar.
Watch out for KK. If you know who KK is, shoot that.
So it's really hard to think that she would actually do that.
My heart goes out to the police officers.
Low IQ as fuck.
I don't know. No dead baby jokes. They're not funny anymore.
A chilling 911 call leads police to a house of unimaginable horror, where two abandoned children are found in a heartbreaking scene that defies explanation. When their missing mother cries murder in a desperate video online, the search for answers reveals a truth far more disturbing.
All I know is that this girl is a piece of shit degenerate, low IQ, but for some reason her face looks really fucking familiar. I was telling Bailey this. Like, I'm gonna have to look up and see if I ever met this girl in real life because her face looks too familiar, bro. Too familiar. What makes me upset is the excuses the person puts once they get caught. That's what really grinds my gears, chat. What really pisses me off is when they catch the person red-handed and they give an excuse that's just extremely stupid. It's like, bro, in what universe do you think this excuse is gonna work to get you out of this crime?
Some fun teenage time, and I always say that I can't do it, and this is why I can't do it.
Fun teenage time is crazy.
On February 25th, 2025, police in Yakima, Washington receive a 911 call from a concerned woman after witnessing the start of an unsettling Snapchat video.
I'm on my way back to Yakima, and I swear to God, my baby was just murdered, okay? So this is not y'all's time to come give Kyleah hugs. Shut the up.
What kind of brain rot is this? Serious question, babe. What kind of brain rot is this? Your child is dead. You're on the run. And of all things, you decide to go to social media and make a stupid ass video for, is this for clout? What is the goal? What is the intention? He says, hear me out though, y'all. Yo, Super Sen, bro. You're down bad, my boy. Super Sen's down bad, dude.
Actually do something that you know that I would
That's crazy.
benefit from. Because I don't like hugs. Don't be there for Kyleah. Help me bury. Don't act like you knew her. Because you didn't. I didn't even know her. Like, shut up. Just say that's wrong. That my baby was murdered because I left her with a sitter. And the sitter left.
Damn, Erica Kirk levels of empathy.
As this woman, 20-year-old Kyleah Tolle, films from an unknown location in her car, police are actively searching for her. Earlier that morning, Kyleah called 911, leading Yakima police to one of the most harrowing discoveries imaginable.
Hey, it's okay. Take a deep breath, okay? Okay.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
What's your location?
I need the officers to go to my house. There's two babies. My two babies.
Wild work.
Ma'am, listen. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I don't know where you're at to send you help. I need you to take a breath and give me an address.
No, I don't care about them. Right now, I'm going out I can't live with myself after this.
But are you there right now?
There is no help. There is no help.
There's nobody home? What's your name?
I was touching this woman named KK. Yes, but she's better alive.
Okay. Listen, if you're not there.
Tough listen.
According to police records, when police arrived at Kyleah's home, they entered through the unlocked front door, finding the place oddly quiet.
I don't understand how, as a parent, you can live in these conditions. Can you imagine if our apartment looked like that?
Fuck no.
Like, I don't understand who these people are, bro. People actually live like this. They really do live like this because I've been in a house like that before. Crack something open.
Yeah, I'm surprised your
Yo,
dick didn't fucking fall off.
I was jumping over boxes, stumbling over shit. I'm like, how does this bitch live like this, bro?
Fucking roach ass pussy.
How they live? It's worse than Asmongold apartment, Daffy. My Asmongold apartment was messy, but it wasn't like this.
But you fucked a roach ass.
A roach ass pussy is crazy.
That's disgusting.
I mean, maybe that's why it was so tight. The roaches were holding my dick when I was, I was sticking it in. No, I don't know, Chad. I must have been down bad because like it smelled weird. The house smelled like boxes. Kanai says females be dirty. Not gonna lie, not all though. They really do be dirty, Kanai. You know, hey, Kanai's been in those. Kanai sounds like he's been in those trenches.
They opened a closed.
Look at that shit.
Only to be
Look at the floor. Look at why is there so much like pieces of paper towel? This powder. What is this powder? Is that cocaine?
hit with the powerful odor of garbage and cat urine.
Not the cat
In the
urine.
corner of the room, in a small bassinet.
They have the same bassinet as us, and look how dirty hers is. You know this shit probably smelled like ass.
Officers saw what they assumed was a baby doll, but the truth was far more devastating. Wearing Christmas pajamas and partially covered.
He says, you're a dumbass. 99% of America lives like that. If they live like that, then they're bums, bro. I'm sorry. Bailey doesn't live like that. When I went to her parents' house, their house isn't like that.
No.
I think maybe poor people live like that. But normal people that have careers and shit, for the most part, they're not living like this, bro. This is squalor, dude.
By a blanket, Kyleah's daughter, 7-month-old Cherry, lay deceased. Her skin appeared leathery and pale, her eyes sunken in.
Damn.
The tips of her fingers had already begun to decay.
Fucked up.
I didn't really know Sherry that well. Better be there for the people who did. Be there for the people who really loved her more than you loved her. Dude, like...
What is she even yapping about, chat? That's the crazy thing.
Off that coca.
Well, she said that she was trying to overdose. She was trying to commit, end herself. But I guess that shit didn't work. She should have taken more. What? She should have taken more. But actually, no, because that's the easy way out. Things played out perfectly this way.
You're gonna try to look
Bitch was trying to escape justice.
good. This is not about me. It's not about me. It's the things that you can do to help genuinely. Like these. Unique. Not just like everybody else's.
Bitch was tweaking.
Make Sherry some. Sherry was born.
The weasel voice. Weasel voice is crazy. It smells like boxes?
Make her things. If you have a space with a cherry tree or space to plant a cherry tree, you make her a little hat. Something.
As officers continued
Incoherent rambling.
bedroom, they heard the soft cries of Kyleah's 2-year-old daughter coming from her crib. Miraculously, she was still alive, though she could barely stand.
This bitch is crazy, bro. So she let one kid die and she abandoned the other one to die as well. Then she went out in the middle of nowhere, got high on cocaine, trying to commit. Luckily, she didn't fucking die.
The toddler appeared severely malnourished. The bedding beneath her was soiled with dark stains. Her hair and face were caked with a thick mucus.
He says, based on looks, would you have cracked? I plead the fifth, Daffy.
Affecting her ability to open her eyes. With no way to know the last time she had water or food.
Give me a warm meal. Give me help and get if I go to jail during.
He sounds like a fucking idiot.
Evidence and... Bruh.
Bitch said, bruh. Yo, we live in a society where everybody has brain rot, bro. Like, who does this, dude? Who commits such a heinous crime, goes on social media, and then goes on a long rant, rambling, nonsensical rant?
Commissary, like...
Bitch said, send me commissary. I need commissary.
If I go to jail, please put money on my books.
Bitch said, if I go to jail, please put money on my books. That's crazy. You think imagine this, babe. How selfish do you have to be? Let's imagine that you're a psychopath, right? And you end me, you end everybody. And then you're talking about, please put money on my books. I'm looking for some sugar daddies really quick. I just committed murder. I just committed a little murder. But make sure you put money on my book so I can eat. We're going to be eating good in prison. We're going to be eating good. I got those rogs lined up. I got my Zacks, my rogs, my dreidels lined up. We're going to be eating good in prison as long as you put some money on my books.
This jail is genuinely so traumatizing, dude. I just got out and now I'm getting prepared to go back when I have a baby.
You're not going to go to jail. You're going to prison, bitch.
Arrived at the scene, they described the rest of the home as a collective reflection of neglect. The floors were grimy. Trash and remnants of old food littered.
Oh, look at this shit, bro. Worse than Asmongold. Roll that back.
The floors were grimy.
They said the floors were grimy. Look at the floors. Layers of flour, poop, feces, garbage, cat poop, pee, pet food, trash. Oh my goodness.
Trash and remnants of...
Look at this fucking... Jesus Christ, dude. Layers and layers. This is worse than Asmongold. No end in sight, bro. I'm going to say something here, chat, and maybe this is me being a little bit racist. I hate to bring race into this, but I have never gone to a Hispanic house. I've never gone into a Hispanic person's house and seen it like this. On God. On God. Never. You know what kind of people I see houses like this. There's only two types of people. Hispanic, never. And I doubt Asians either. I doubt you're going to walk into an Asian person's house and going to find it like this. Only Deshaun's, Deshays, and Zach's, and Barbara's have houses like this. Only whites and blacks. Hispanics ain't having houses like this. Asians ain't having houses like this. Indians ain't having houses like this. Only whites and blacks, bro. Only whites and blacks.
In the girl's bedroom, diapers filled with feces lay
Oh
over
my
the carpet
God.
and overflowed from a nearby trash bin.
Jesus.
Later the same day, Kyleah continues to film from her car, claiming the fault lies with a babysitter who left her children for dead.
Not the babysitter.
For KK. If you know who KK is, shoot that. Jail isn't enough for her. I want her to slowly die. Just like I'm sure my Cherry did. Call the police on that. Call the police on the and so on and so forth. I'll be right out. Thank you. I'm going to finally get gas to come back to do this. So let's do it.
As Kyleah prepares to leave, the deputy pulls in behind her, blocking her path.
Thank goodness they blocked our path.
Other side door.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Step out. Like the...
This is what you think she smelled like. Ass, grass, and fucking black mold. And mildew. Bailey said mildew.
Was that your baby's bracelet?
Not
Bitch ain't smelling like sundew. She's smelling like mildew, chat.
particularly, but
What was that?
everything in that car is special.
Everything in that car is special. And they show what's in the car. A bunch of garbage. Yo, you gotta be severely mentally ill, chat. Oh my goodness. He says even the car is trashed.
And everything is put in place.
How does Scott forget the fish smell?
Emma, a friend of Kyleah's, told investigators that Kyleah came to hang out with her in the Tri-City
Emma looks like a bop too.
on Saturday the 22nd.
She's gotta catch them all.
But she didn't have her children with her. After she was arrested at McDonald's on the 24th, Kyleah called her from jail asking Emma to bail her out.
I did not think that her kids would be home alone. Because I'm not sure, I think it was in one of the calls she said, oh, the kids, I need to go pick them up from my friend's house.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes.
So it didn't occur to me that she would have left them at home.
At the time of her arrest at the McDonald's, Kyleah was in the company of a man named Brad, the 37-year-old father of
This nigga is 37 years old, chat. 37 going on 55. That's crazy. Look at this nigga's features.
one of her close friends. Once she was released from jail later that afternoon, Brad was the one who picked her up, but she didn't go to check on her children, telling him they were with a friend.
Homie's 37 going on 55. Nigga is a grown-ass man wearing a Jack the Skeleton shirt, bro. You know you gotta check this nigga's hard drive. You know you gotta check this nigga's hard drive, chat.
because I guess her friend needed a place to stay, so she had her watching them for a little while, so she can breathe again and like get out and be able to do stuff with her friends and stuff like that.
He says she accidentally killed her daughter. Oh, come on, Amid, bro. You're talking too crazy in here, man. Watch your words, boy.
Brad explains.
He says, this is 50 Shades of Casey Anthony.
He and Kyleah spent the evening together at his hotel room, but at some point she left, and when she returned, her demeanor drastically changed.
She came back and she was hysterical. Like, she wouldn't complete a sentence. Like, her eyes were all just wandering across the carpet and stuff, and I was like, what is going on? You are different. And she goes, I can't tell you.
What's crazy is that they said that this guy was the dad of one of her friends. So that means she's getting cracked by her own friend's dad.
Maybe he was murdered there, but ultimately that's what it was.
What the fuck is she even saying, bro? I can't understand the word of what she's saying. Can you imagine you're a detective and you have to interrogate this dumb bitch?
I did the wrong thing by just running.
But Kyleah's friend Sophia isn't convinced by her story.
She says there's a sitter. I think it's ridiculous that she says there's a sitter. I don't believe that. I don't believe there's a sitter. Because she said on some Yakima post, I'm not going to air out the sitter's name. If a sitter left your kid to die, you would air out the sitter's name. She's a liar.
If I had to interrogate her after 8 hours, I might confess to the murder.
Got up because she found her baby dead and she felt remorse after a second. She was like, oh my God, what did I do?
Investigators also spoke with Kyleah's parents, who adopted her when she was just 2 years old.
I just feel like I just entered an alternate universe. I mean, this is just...
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Never had anything happen like this in my family.
Also, as you guys just heard, she was adopted. Can you imagine you adopt somebody and they do this crazy shit, bro? That would piss me off so fucking badly.
Quite honestly, I think she's capable of anything.
Okay.
If she selfishly really desired to go do something with somebody, I wouldn't put anything past her.
Kyleah's mother also fails to recognize the name KK, but wonders why her daughter didn't simply ask her to watch the girls instead.
We've always told her you need to reach out to us. We will come get the girls. It doesn't matter. Call us day or night. We will come get the girls always.
I wish I would have went to my mom then. Because I knew how to mom. I didn't have to overthink it. I was having so much fun.
I was having so much fun, chat. The fact that she's even saying that after she already got caught, to me, is insane, bro. Also, they probably had to throw that chair away after she left. There ain't no way they're keeping that fucking chair after she left.
According to her friend Chloe, Kyleah often ignored the girls, even when they were in her care.
I don't know, how she died, but Kyleah never took care of them like she should have. Kyleah was a very negligent mother. She doesn't cry, and she didn't when she was a baby because she knew Kyleah wouldn't come get her. So the baby never made a sound.
Crazy, bro. The baby was so abused that it stopped crying. It was just sitting there in solitude, covered in its own feces.
They always seem to have diaper rash, and I know it's Kyleah just doesn't change them.
Okay.
And it's just, I don't know, because I get told that she changes them, and then it seems like that they keep coming back with diaper rash. Like, the parents get rid of it, like the grandparents. Like, they keep the girls for a little bit, they'll get rid of it, then Kylie gets them back, they get diaper rash again.
They got diaper rash because she doesn't change their fucking diaper all day.
Open bleeding, kind of horrific.
Yep.
The lack of diaper changes was so severe that on one instance, Sophia offered to change the toddler herself.
So then she gave me a diaper, and it was like so much pee. There was no poop, but it felt like there was more than just one pee.
Did she have pants on?
Bitch had a week's worth of pee in the diaper. That's crazy. First of all, how long do you have to not change a baby's diaper for them to get open rashes that have cut, when it starts breaking the skin? Like days, right? You have to have the baby sitting in the same diaper for literal days for it to get to the point where the fucking diaper rash becomes open wounds and there's blood and it's fucking peeling off the skin and shit. You have to be a crazy person, bro. Can you imagine how much of a shit hole of a person you have to be to have your kid sitting in a corner with the diaper on for days? Days, bro. No fucking way. And then she has no remorse. She's talking about, I was having so much fun. Like, bitch, are you stupid?
Questions. To understand more about Kyleah's care of the girls,
Then why, and also, why the fuck is she sitting like Camila Arujo, bro? She's sitting with the shit busted open. The detective's trying to make eye contact. The shit is busted open right in his face, bro. Sit good. Put your fucking legs down. Cross your goddamn legs, lady. This is not your Onlyfans.
the detective asks about their eating habits and feeding schedules. Though the questions are simple, Kyleah's answers are difficult to follow.
Started out with these like little stupid bottles. And then she went to the 4-ounce bottle. And then she went to the 8-ounce bottle. And then she went to the big 8-ounce bottle. She got a hold of herself. And then
when she got to the big 8-ounce bottles, how many of those would you give her a day?
You know she got crabs.
oh my god, so many. She was having like 1 every 2 hours.
Okay.
Like she is a good eater, like good eater. And that was something that I was different. It was like give her bottles. I put pumpkin spice in them. Like you can find in my cupboard like pumpkin spice.
Was able to explain.
Oh, he says, I know she smelled like straight cat piss and feet. I just don't get why she's sitting there talking to the detective like it's a fucking OnlyFans promo with her legs spread open, bro. Letting the whole fucking room marinate in that fish smell. You know what I'm talking about, chat? Like a fucking open seafood market. The fuck out of here with that shit, bitch. Nobody wants to smell that shit that early in the morning.
I sleep trained them too, so they slept through the night.
Bitch said I sleep trained them.
Eating around my parents, this like 8 o'clock at night till like 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm living my best life. Like
this bitch said, I'm living my best life. How is it possible? I will never understand the mindset of a criminal, bro. You literally killed your fucking kid. Almost killed 2 kids. And you're sitting in front of the detective telling them this fucking story, laughing, joking around, like it's a fucking, like nothing ever happened. Like you killed a fucking rabbit. I was living my best life. Like, are you fucking serious?
I'm living my best life. My kids go to sleep. I leave parties for a couple hours. I go to sleep. Like my version of party, by the way, is like I would smoke some weed. I would like watch movies, play Call of Duty, like just that you don't normally do like when you're a baby.
I never really let them in the house.
I have to laugh about it, royalty, because if I don't laugh about it, it's gonna make me angry, dude. If I don't make light of this situation and of this video and I don't clown on the girl, it's gonna make me fucking angry, dude. Because when you really think about it, a person like this should not even be allowed to fucking procreate, man. I'm serious, chat. They should be fucking forced sterilized. If you're living like a degenerate bum, you're doing drugs, you're doing all this fucking uncalled for extra shit, you should be rounded up and forced sterilized. You shouldn't even be allowed to have fucking kids. I don't understand why they allow people like this to fucking procreate, man. All it does is create more problems for society. Think about this. She was adopted. So that means her parents were probably shitbags. And now she's going to go to prison and her one daughter's going to have to stay with her adopted fucking family. Or who knows, they might end up in foster care. You're just adding more fucking burden to the system, man. People like this, they need to be taken out of the game, bro.
I am so upset with CPS right now.
Okay.
Because when we called it in, we told them that we were her parents. We told them that we were extremely concerned. And
well-spoken, honest, Midwestern people, chat.
he tells us that, well, there's not much that we can do because, I've been to the apartment. It's a low-risk situation. I go, what in the world's going to make it a high-risk situation?
Look at this bitch's social media. Oh my God, Aiden Ross.
Get them booty teeth.
How old was this bitch, bro? He says, I'm good on this segment. Yeah, it's kind of long. I gotta turn the fucking sound off. This bitch has music on all the fucking videos. Everyone hates me. No shit. Well, they hate you even more now. Oh, this is a kid, bro. Nah. Oh my goodness. Damn, bro. That's fucked. That's fucked. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, with the makeup and shit on, hear me out, chat. Hear me out. I'm joking. I kid. I kid. You can't save her, chat. You can't save her. Damn, bro. This is like a fucking honeypot, man. Niggas be falling for it, chat. Weirdo. The problem is you meet a girl like this out in the wild, you don't know what her living conditions are. He says he was about to say some stupid shit. That's how they get you, royalty. You meet a girl like this at the club. She comes over to your house, you crack. You start talking to her. You don't know how she's living. Then she says, oh, you want to come to my place one day? You go to her place and she's living like that in squalor, bro. And now you don't know what to do. You're fucked. She's an OnlyFans hoe. I don't know what she was showing because from what I can tell here, she doesn't got no body. Bitch don't got no tits, don't got no ass. Bro, it's kind of sad though, bro. It's kind of sad that this bitch let her kids fucking... She could have just dropped her kids off at her parents. I mean, they wanted to take the kids. She could have dropped the kids off at the parents and just fucking called it a day, and she could have just continued living her life. Not two more. Because you know bitches like this be fucking raw. Nose ring. There, that's all I need to see, chat. The nose ring. That's all I needed to see to know that this bitch was a degenerate and she wasn't going anywhere fast. Also, this bitch didn't even have followers like that, bro. That's the other thing. She was talking about her fucking social media. If you continue watching the video and all this shit, bitch, you have 524 followers. You're not famous. I'm a model and I'm still nicer and kinder than you. You're not a model and you're not nicer and you're not, bro, this aged like fucking milk. Her most popular video has how many views? Why is it not sorting it by popular? Why is it not sorting it by popular? She don't got nothing, bro. She's built like a block. She's built like a square. The only thing saving her is her face a little bit. Why does it not show me the video that has the most views? She ain't got that many views. So far, 34,000. That's the highest one I've seen so far. 34,000 with 500 subscribers on TikTok, of all places. TikTok views don't mean shit. Talking about my social media. People are going to be wondering where I'm at. Yada, yada, yada. Like, bitch, you're not famous. Nobody knows who you are. I mean, now they know who you are. Now they know who you are. But in reality, nobody knows who you are. You ain't got no followers like that. Crazy work. I don't know if we should continue watching the video or if we should go do something else, chat. The video, we're halfway through it. But it gets darker. It gets more depressing. They said, can you please put a jacket down so you don't get your nasty snatch on our sofa? Y'all don't want some flea market crotch?
I was constantly cleaning, taking care of the kids.
Bro, homie said, I was constantly cleaning and taking care of the kids. She had him like a fucking maid, bro.
He later broke up and moved out of the home after catching her taking explicit photos of herself.
And I had found out Kyleah had been sending nudes to all these guys.
But something Kyleah earlier shared with the officer may explain the photos.
I was trying to do OnlyFans and so that I could work from home, and then
What's OnlyFans?
This nigga said, what's OnlyFans? Come on, bro. We ain't believing that one, buddy.
like Playboy Bunny.
Oh.
Sometimes the centerfold, but like not anything that would be long term, like show to my kids and have them be like, ah, and she's like, Mom's pretty, like shut up, that's a bikini, like, you know.
Kyleah's parents told investors.
Look at all the fucking sites she has listed: OnlyFans, Fansly, FanView, TikTok, Clapper, X, Reddit, Adult Friend Finder, FetLife. Jesus Christ. Post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Bro, this bitch was fucking cracking it open for everyone, Chad. Yo, she had the whole fucking internet on that shit, dude. Saturday equals open interaction. What does that even mean? I don't want to know. Girlfriend experience per day, $150. You have to be down bad to pay this bitch $150 for the girlfriend experience, bro. One vid equals $15. 3 nudes, $35. 5 pics, $60. Custom vids, $20. Anal. This is anal, by the way. They blurred it. Anal, $10. Feet, $10. 15. I don't know what this even was. Squirting? Is that squirting? Feet pick $5. I don't know what this is. Pick 5. Ass pick 5. I'm assuming this means pussy. Pussy pick 10. Girlfriend experience $150. Personal number $150. Peeing video $25. Outside peeing video $35. Scat video $45. Dick rating $15. Sugar daddies have a $500 minimum a month. Bro. Can you imagine being the sugar daddy? You're paying her $500 a month to see that dusty, crusty, fucking maggot-infested pussy? That's crazy, chat. Y'all niggas be wilding. Couldn't catch me dead or alive. He says, bro, she had a plan at least. What does your plan look like?
She would be doing cocaine on the table in the kitchen while the baby was in her room.
That night when I picked her up, or when she picked me up to go watch the movie, she was doing the whole...
To go watch the movie. Okay, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, bro. I bet you guys were watching a movie. Sure. This nigga 37 going on 56 talking about, oh yeah, I was just picking her up. We were in a hotel to go watch a movie. He's down bad, tremendously.
I think it's so funny how people from my old life will be like, oh my God, you're a meth head.
Bitch said people from her old place were like, oh my God, you're a meth head.
But I've been cleaner longer than their brother's been dead. From overdosing. Yeah. Cleaner than your brother.
Kyleah openly admitted to some drug use with the detective, offering her own explanation for it.
So I've always been a stoner throughout all of this, like throughout all of it. Stoner. Because when I was pregnant, that's when I started, because I couldn't eat. And I got hungry, and I could keep it down, and I felt like I was like benefiting my baby. Like, tell me that if I'm eating, that doesn't like almost cancel out.
What the fuck did she just say, chat? So she said that she started doing cocaine when she was pregnant because it helped her eat. And now she's saying, well, since she was eating, it cancels out. Bro, hey, people need to take an IQ test, chat. There should be a mandatory IQ test that you need to take before you can reproduce. This is going to sound pretty harsh, chat, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to say this with my chest fucking out. Don't you think it would be better if she had died from an overdose before having those fucking kids? Don't you think the outcome of her dying would have been better for society? In my books, I would say, bro, hey, who gives a fuck about her? Who gives a fuck about her? The world would be better off if a person like that overdosed and never had kids. And some people are going to get mad because I said that, but that's the truth. Does that make me a piece of shit? I don't know. You're just talking incoherent bullshit. If I was a detective, guys, thank God I'm not a detective. Thank goodness I'm not a detective, chat. If I was a detective, I would be going to prison. If I was a detective, I would be going to jail. Because I would not be able to sit in that room with that girl and hear her say all that bullshit. Come on, man.
Emma's mother received a Facebook message from Kyleah explaining that she came home after several days to relieve KK, only to leave again without confirming the babysitter was still there with her children.
Thought everything was okay, right? Thought everything was okay because I heard cry. And so, without even checking on her, I just went to McDonald's because she loves McDonald's, okay? Sounds stupid, but I went to McDonald's. I got arrested in the McDonald's drive-thru before I could order her fries, okay? So I go to jail, and in jail, I try to get bailed out. I try everything to get bailed out, and it doesn't happen.
You know what's crazy too? She's so fucking stupid and low IQ that she doesn't realize that she actually had the perfect alibi. She actually had the perfect alibi, chat. 2 days earlier, she went to jail and she spent, I think, a day or two in jail. All she needed to do was say, I went out, I got arrested. I tried to tell the cops I had kids at home, but they wouldn't listen. They put me in jail for 2 days. When I got out, my kid was dead. She could have flipped this whole situation on its head and she could have ended up suing the fucking police and maybe getting some fucking money. But she's so low IQ that she couldn't even come up with that fucking story. It would have been the perfect alibi. It would have been the perfect alibi. If I were her, I would have used that. I would have been, oh, 2 days ago, I was in jail for 2 days. You guys arrested me. I tried to tell the cops I had kids at home. You didn't let me call anyone. I got out, my kids were dead. This is on you. But she's so fucking brain dead. The drugs have fried her brain so badly that she couldn't even come up with a good fucking alibi. Instead, she came out with KK. KK killed my kids. Fuck.
Sitting in jail, and then I get
Make that make sense.
a really horrible feeling. I thought it was nicotine withdrawals. Now I know it wasn't, because I was just banging my head on the wall saying, I need my babies. I need my babies. I have babies to go home to.
She then claimed she went home, only to discover 7-month-old Cherry was deceased in her bassinet.
Sweat and cold and dead.
The fucking bassinet is disgusting, bro. Look at all the fucking stains on this shit. Stains, dirt, stains. This is the same bassinet Bailey and I have. This shit is crazy, bro. And this is a black and white photo, so who knows what color that shit was in color. Nah. Fuck that, Chad.
And I tried my hardest, which I shouldn't have, because I knew it was going to push me too far, but I wanted to hold my baby. And she was wet and cold and slimy, and so I tried to ice cream.
Emma also received a similar message, which she plays for the detective.
Her concern, if I had found my, okay, this is just my opinion. Y'all cut this out. But if I found my daughter dead, I would not be hungry. Yeah. That would not be my concern.
First of all, this girl that's on screen right now, I doubt she's any fucking better. Birds of a feather flock together. In this case, cockroaches of the same ilk are gonna be congregating in the same fucking places. I doubt this bitch is any cleaner, and I doubt she's any better. Because if you're cleaner and better, you wouldn't be hanging out with a nasty bitch like that. Now she wants to take the high horse. And there's 20 minutes left of this shit, chat. I can't do it. He says, Scott, please, let's move on. Yeah, I think we've had enough. I think we've had enough, chat. Jamaica says, fuck no. I think we've had enough, chat. There's 20 more minutes of this bullshit. If you want to finish watching it on your own time, the title of the video is Onlyfans Mom Leaves Toddler to Starve with Dead Baby. I hope the toddler grows up with no memories of her mother. Her baby talk, arrested adolescence, and meth TikTok brain are unbearable. Stuck in the house taking care of 2 kids. Girl, you weren't taking care of shit. His nasty ass slept with his daughter's friend. Sir, if you see this, you're disgusting. That's what I was saying. I was like, yo, this nigga is in here with a straight face talking about we were watching a movie in a hotel room. My nigga, you were a John and you were probably paying her for sex. Come on, man. What are the comments on this one? He says, I was thinking the same thing, probably giving her money to fuel her addiction. Literally. He's the same as the creeps picking up desperate women outside psych hospitals and homeless shelters, exploiting them while telling themselves they're doing the women a favor. Disgusting and predatory. All these people seem like they on drugs. How can you be friends with the person we are seeing in this video? Oh my God, bro. He says, KK sounds like Zanny the nanny. He says, where did it say that he slept with her? Bruh, they're not staying in a hotel together to play Monopoly. Oh my goodness, dude. Jesus, somebody said literally. Anyways, chat, L's in the chat, bro. L mom. Everybody spam L mom. Everybody spam L mom. What a crazy situation, dude. And that, my friend, shows you that A lot of the people in this world are just fucked in the head, bro. And you know she was probably watching streams too, right? If she had been a man, this is the equivalent of a man who watches live streams all day long. Has no job, has nothing. All he does is watch fucking live streams all day long and jack off. That's all she was doing, chat. All she was doing was masturbating all day, doing drugs, and neglecting her kids. And getting cracked for money. Bro, diabolical, chat.